Are you tired of seeing your hair breaking? Your hair has been in same length for years, for a very long time. You're not retaining length. Your scalp is filled with dandruff. It is always itching you and flaky. This video is for you. If your hair is always dry and it is breaking as a result of dryness, your hair is thinning, it is no longer as thick as it used to be. You need to watch this video till the end because I'm going to be showing you a very quick DIY that will help you to solve these issues I just mentioned. To start with, quickly grab your glass jar. You can decide to use plastic, but I always use a glass jar for my DIYs. The ingredient for today's DIY is hibiscus flowers, and I'm using a lot of hibiscus flowers here. If you have been watching my videos, you would know I always use it in moderation because it is very potent. That is why you need to watch this video till the end because you don't need this much of hibiscus flower on your hair. I'm using this much because I will be doing a lot with it. I just measure out the amount of hibiscus flower that I want to transfer to the glass jar, and I'm going to be adding water to fill up the jar. That is approximately 400 ml of hot water. I'm using hot water because it helps the hibiscus to infuse faster. You can also use cold water. Hibiscus offers a lot of benefits for our natural hair. This DIY is a must try for all if you want to grow your natural hair. I will advise you save this to your watch later and hit the like button so the video will be easy for you to locate whenever you're coming back to watch this video. Hibiscus contains amino acids and vitamins that stimulate hair follicles, and this encourages hair growth and strengthens existing strands. So if you're experiencing slow growth and your strands are weak, hibiscus flowers will help you to promote a new growth and strengthen the one you already have on your head. I left this to infuse for 8 hours. Now I'm going to divide the water into two. I'll keep one aside and then leave the other one to keep on infusing because I'll be using that for another purpose which I'll be explaining in this video as well. Remember I added 400 ml of hot water. So I've divided it into two and I have 200 ml each. Now the one I have in the cup, I'm going to be using that right now, and the one I have in the glass jar, I'll still leave it to infuse overnight before I use that. I'm leaving it to infuse overnight because I want it to be more potent. Now the one in the cup, I'll transfer it into my spray bottle and then dilute it before I use it. I'm diluting it because I used a lot of hibiscus flowers to make this, and I don't want it to be too concentrated because if it is too concentrated it can irritate your scalp and also cause your hair to dry out. So always use it in moderation. I'm going to add the same amount of water. I have 200 ml of hibiscus tea and I'm going to be adding 200 ml of water to it to dilute it. As you can see, it is now lighter. Now the hibiscus tea is ready to be used as a leave-in on your hair. If you'll be using hibiscus tea as a leave-in, don't make it too potent because with time it will dry out your hair, especially if you're not the type of person that always moisturize your hair. I'll cover the one in the glass jar and still leave it to infuse overnight before I use it like I explained earlier. And this one I'll be using it for my deep conditioners and other treatments that I will be washing out of my hair. That is why I need it to be more potent. To use my hibiscus tea, I have my rosemary oil and my butter. This is the rosemary oil and this is my fenugreek hair growth butter. I'll put the link to the videos in the description below so you will check it out in case you want to make it. Using these two DIYs to seal in moisture into your hair after using the hibiscus tea is a game changer. I mean the rosemary oil and the fenugreek butter. They are really good. If you've been watching my video since last year, I've been using the rosemary oil on my hair and I've been talking about it a lot in my channel, how it is helping me to grow and maintain my hair. If you're the type that is experiencing hair loss, weak and thin edges, rosemary oil is something that you should give a try. I just sectioned my hair and then went in with the hibiscus tea. After spraying it on my hair, I'll spend time to massage it into my hair and my scalp. And as you can see, the water is just sitting on my hair because of my hair type. I don't know, water hardly penetrates into my hair. In fact, products hardly penetrate into my hair. So after applying it on my hair, spend time to work the product through my hair to make sure it penetrates into my hair and my scalp very well. After spraying the hibiscus tea on the first part of my hair, I'll just hold it together with my scrunchie and then move to the other side and repeat same thing. When I finish hydrating this other side, when I finish spraying the hibiscus tea on it, I'll move to the first session and use the oil and the butter to finally seal in moisture into my hair. And I'm doing this because I'm giving the hibiscus tea time to penetrate into my hair and my scalp. So now I'll be using the oil on my scalp, the rosemary oil. The dropper was not doing a good job for me, so I'll just pour it into my hands and apply it directly on my scalp. And I'm being careful right here because of the growth I have there, so I don't end up breaking my hair. So I'll just gently massage the oil into my scalp. And when I'm done with that, I'll go in with the butter to seal in moisture in the length of my hair. I'm using this from the root of my hair to the tips of my hair, and I'm really focusing on the tips of my hair because it has been a while since I really moisturized my hair. So I'm just going to apply a lot at the tips of my hair to keep it moisturized. Before using the butter on your hair, even the oil on your scalp, if you'll be using a leave-in conditioner, that is the best time to use it. Use it to moisturize your hair before sealing in the moisture with the oil and the butter. If you notice, you see that I'm focusing on the tips of my hair. This really helps to keep the tips moisturized for a long period of time and prevent breakage. If the tips of your hair are not breaking, you definitely retain length. That is a trick to hair growth, length retention. If you don't pay attention to the ends of your hair and they are constantly drying and breaking out, there is no way you are going to retain length because the old growth and the new growth are not always meeting up with each other. This doesn't mean you are not going to be trimming off dead and split ends. That is not the case here. But moisturizing the tips of your hair will also prevent the rate at which the ends of your hair split and dry out. So I'll just add the butter and massage it very well. When I'm done, I'll pack my hair together and hold it with my scrunchie. This is a way of trapping the moisture into my hair. I mean the butter and the hair oil. This is a way of trapping them into my hair and it makes my hair retain moisture. I'll just leave this in for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes before I let my hair out and style it if I want. Thank you so much guys for watching. I hope you find this video helpful. See you in my next one.